Let's now focus on creating an RTF letter. To do this, create a new document template as shown in the previous video, but ensure to choose Patricia Modern RTF Editor as the editor type. Then click on Open Document. We are now seeing the Patricia RTF Editor. It is here where we build the content of our template. So let's build our letter. First, I'll add the recipient of the letter. This will be my correspondence address. Next, I'll add in my heading, which defines which case this letter deals with. Then I'll add my greeting text. Note that you can also copy and paste content, which I'll do to finish my letter. Now some quick items to note. This interface allows all editing that you would expect from a document editor, most of which can be accessed by right-clicking. You can set the page size under File. You can insert images under Insert, change the font color, add a table, and much more. Some of these settings are also available in the header area here. Items like changing the font and the font size, the alignment, and adding bullet points. For now, I will mark my heading to be bold. I will also change my font to Calibri. We also have a row of buttons at the bottom of the screen. This we use for various actions, which we will discuss later. For now, take note of the Save and Close button, which does exactly what you would think. Our letter looks good, but we do have a problem. Right now, we have static text on screen, which means that when I generate the letter, I will get exactly what I see. So the actual words country will appear on my letter, which is not what I want. Instead, I want Patricia to look at the case I'm working in, perhaps a Swedish case. When I generate this letter, I want the country word replaced with the country word Sweden. If I'm working in a different country, perhaps South Africa, then South Africa should be inserted in my letter here. This is achieved by the use of letter codes. Letter codes are the heartbeat of the templates. So letter codes are temporary placeholders for values that will be added when the document is generated. So let's add our letter code. First, I will remove the static text I entered, and now I need to add my country letter code. Where can I find these letter codes? Letter codes are contained in the pop-up window that you see right here. All letter codes are broken into logical categories. The country letter code is found under the case data category. So I will click on the small plus icon and then scroll down until I find the case country letter code. To add this letter code to our template, we need to drag and drop it in the appropriate spot. Let's add some more letter codes. I will add in the catchword of my case by dragging and dropping the catchword letter code. Now I will add in my application number, found under the diary field option. Click and drag this letter code. Note that sometimes when dropping in letter codes, an additional pop-up might appear where you need to make a selection. The diary field letter code is one of these where you need to choose which diary field should be added. I will choose basic application number and then click OK. I will drag in my classes as well. You may be prompted to enable multi-case letter codes. This allows information to be pulled into your letter that belongs to other family cases. For now, I will click No. Next, we need to add my proprietor applicant name. To add party information, look at the name category. We have a name option here. Let's remove my text and add that letter code. Once again, a pop-up will appear where you need to choose the correct party to be added. I will choose applicant. At the top here, we also have the recipient of this letter. This will be our correspondence address, and we want both the name and the address to be entered here. To do this, choose the letter code, name and address. Once again, you need to choose the name type to be entered. The last item to cover is the sign off area. Here I entered my name, but I want the case responsible of the case to be shown here. I will delete what I entered and then navigate to the general letter code area. Here I have a person employee letter code. I will drop this into my letter, and as soon as I do this, a new pop-up appears. Here I choose which name should be entered and how it should be displayed. I want the team leader, so this is what I select. We have a Show As field which defines how the team leader name should be displayed. Here I will select the first name and then click OK. Then repeat the exercise but choose surname instead. We'll now save our template and click Close. Let's generate the letter to see how it looks. The letter looks as I would expect. All the letter codes have populated and my document is ready to send to my recipient.